Welcome back, guys.
Welcome back to Unfiltered Trend, you guys. My name is GP.
This is Elodie Boo.
And this is another conversation, unfiltered. What I will say is the dating scene is a bit crazy. So I think any woman would be happy to be out of the dating scene. There is one lady in particular who was so fortunate to get married. Her name is Sharon Ooja. Sharon Ooja is an actress, a Nigerian actress, very gorgeous girl, very beautiful.
Yes, so beautiful, definitely.
What I will say about her, she's definitely a woman who kind of built a career from being a girl on the set one time. From the set, then she managed to get one role, and that one role, she made an impact, and then she had her own series called, I think it was a Skinny Girl something.
That's all we got.
Yeah, she built up a career, and she was very fortunate actually to get the career that she has now. What I will say about her, she was a 20-something-year-old who moved to her 30s. As soon as you get to the 30s,
You start...
there's a pressure.
Yeah. From your parents, especially.
Not just the parents, society as a whole. You feel the pressure because if we look at our parents' generation, they were married maybe, some of us were married maybe by 23.
Yeah.
Or maybe 18. Some people were married at 17.
But that was back then. They used to get married earlier. That was the old generation. With now, it's a bit different.
What I will say is you always look up to the people that you lived with. So you will hope that you will follow the same path. So I know she didn't follow the same path because in her 30s, she was asking herself so many questions. She was failing relationships back to back to back. It wasn't easy for her.
Yes, so I mean, which is normal, you know, because in your 20s, well, you're kind of young. I'm not saying in 30 you're not young, but you get the pressure from the society, I should say, from the parents and from your background also. Especially if you have like an African background, so you get more pressure.
Yeah, but for me, it's more like if you want to have kids, don't forget that part.
Yeah, that's the
because they say after a certain age your eggs are scrambled. So definitely, she thought to herself, this is now or never. So many men came and went. She was going through a heartbreak during that time, and her sister wanted to introduce her to one guy. She said one guy, because of her popularity. I'm sure the guy saw her somewhere and he was like, whoa, this is my kind of woman. This is the woman for me. And the sister was like, yo, this man, if I introduce you to this man, it will change your life. But I'm sure she was like, no, I don't believe this. I don't believe what you're saying.
Because after so much failed relationship, you don't want to look for a man again, even if it's just one of you. Just, you know, you don't want to meet for. Just want to break.
You don't want to be bothered. And she was out of a hard breakup. So a heartbreak was a bit much for her. She didn't want to dive into it again. But the man kind of persuaded her. She was like, okay, let me give this man my number. And then decided to talk. And she said the conversation that they had was 3 hours long.
Yeah, so when you spend 3 hours with a guy that, you know, she didn't meet him yet, but she just had a number.
It was just talking on the phone.
Talking. So you kind of feel like there's a bond. Vibes, a bond, you know.
They're bonding, they're talking. And maybe if after 3 hours, definitely you talk about backgrounds, you talk about values.
Thing in common that you have.
Yes.
Especially if you have the same background, I would say it's kind of easier also.
You're Christian, I'm Christian. You go to church, I go to church. You pray, I pray. Okay. Yeah. Oh my God.
You go back to 5 a.m. Oh, me too, I'm a morning person.
Yeah, exactly.
All those type of things.
My goodness, he's a go-getter. He's a businessman.
I'm an hustler. Me too.
I'm accomplished. So definitely, I think they were talking about the day-to-day to each other, and they felt like, oh, maybe his values and my values are the same. Maybe we are compatible. Why not?
Yeah.
And she felt like, oh, I kind of like him. So from liking him now, they dated. I think she met him. She had to travel to meet him. And me traveling to meet somebody.
That's a big step. Also.
It's a jump, man. It's a big step. It's scary, man. Like, especially as women, you don't know what to expect. You don't know if it's your death. I don't know if it's your glory.
Yeah, but if it's the sister who introduced him to her, so maybe she felt comfortable to say, okay, I go to meet him.
Okay, fair
Because
enough.
it's not like she met him like randomly in the street. I would not go.
Definitely.
Like if you someone make you meet your future husband.
Yeah, well, fair enough. So she meets him, and oh my God,
I wasn't there, but I'm about
he's
to.
everything.
He's cute, good looking.
Ooh, and more. He's handsome, and he talks like a real man.
How does he talk?
The way when I see you, I see the future in your eyes.
Oh my God.
I can see that you will become the mother of my children.
Oh my God. That's what she said.
Oh, you'll be like, oh, you know what? The way you are such a hardworking woman, so independent.
I will cry.
You are the woman of my dreams. Whoop. I'm sold. Okay, I think you had just the right sentence put together, and the woman fell for him. After 3 months of talking,
and
the man proposed. And man, the ring is gigantic.
Diamond.
The ring is. If a man offer you that ring,
I would fall in love.
that's after the ring. You know, it's not the ring.
After
Like,
all that talk,
the hours on the phone.
yeah, like come on, it's time spent.
I'm telling you, the bonding, and he's a man who wants to pamper you. Like
You've been
he wants to
working
take care of
hard.
you.
You know, you're a woman. You work hard. You're independent. You're doing, job by this, job by that. Even if you're actress, you're still hustling, and you have a man who just want to give everything to you.
Yes, and I think that's why she was like, you know what, this is it. This is my man now. I'm gonna get married. So she accepted, and let's say 2 months later, they had the most lavish wedding ever. What do you think about the wedding?
Amazing. I don't know, it was like big.
Oh my gosh.
You feel like the entrance is so many people work for that wedding. The dance, the clothes,
everything
was
well orchestrated. That's one thing I would say. What I will say though, after the whole hoopla and the wedding and everything was done, now some stuff are coming out. Back in the days, I will add one thing. Back in the days, she was hiding this man's identity.
That's where you
still
see the issue. Because if you show your man on Instagram, you either show his face or don't show at all.
That's it.
You know, like
I don't show nobody.
Me neither.
I don't show no wedding. I don't show nothing. But what I will say, she was hiding him until the wedding, and that's why people were like, "Yo, why were you hiding him just to show him now?" Like,
yeah, what's the point?
What was the point? What were you trying to do?
Maybe because you feel insecure about him.
She was trying to pull a hokey doke. Now the hokey doke is, this is a man who was married at least 3 times.
Money 3 times
in less than 5 years.
Red flag.
Massive.
Big one.
I love this girl. I think she looks like a happy soul, like a very joyful person. It's really sad that I see the naivety in her and I see the gullibility in her.
But sometimes you can be like smart in some, some situation, I would say.
Yeah.
But when it's come to love, that's a different level. Not everyone can get it,
Yeah.
So I think she let her down a little bit.
She let her guards down.
Yeah, her guard down a little bit. So
yeah, for
that's
me,
what happened.
What do you think if you meet a guy like him? Because you've seen him now.
First, I fall in love because this guy is
handsome.
He's handsome.
He's
but
very fine. It's fine.
You are telling me that you've been married 3 times?
In 5 years. Or maybe even 10 years for me is too much.
But even 3 times is scary. Like 3 times.
It means that there's something wrong with you.
First time, cool. Second time, then 3rd time. And you want to get married again?
Something wrong with you.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
You don't really want to tell us the truth. What have you done to these women?
And
So,
yeah, sometimes guys also, they will be like, yeah, what happened? I was too young. It was her fault. You know, they never really say that it was them. It was the woman. She was a crazy. I couldn't see my kids. I could, you know, it's all those type of, you know,
in the storytelling,
excuse.
in the storytelling,
Yeah.
you are always the hero and not the villain.
Yeah.
So for me, I would not even believe half the things that this man would say. It's too bad that Sharon might kind of
Miss
see.
it?
She missed it, but she will see surprising in the following months. That's my prediction. She will be really floored with what she finds out.
Yeah, and I think maybe I was saying like maybe the fact is American, even if I like the African.
The paper, yeah. Don't forget the paper. Who don't want to be American these days? American husband. And don't forget this true. He needs to come to your country to marry you, and so he can take you back, so you can now have your citizenship.
That's one thing, but also the fact is American, and also I think back in the US they get married a lot also to add up to, you know, not giving an excuse, but I feel like they get married, divorced, so you know,
so quickly. But
so quickly.
What
like,
I will say, definitely, I think women revealed so fast. I think that's what she was scared of. They revealed so fast. It's past, like, oh, this guy was married to this girl in California, and this is what he did. He made her take loans, and this is a guy who's in debt. He has so much debt. That's why he went to Africa to get a wife. That's what I heard.
Yeah, and the thing is like, as a woman, your guy, even if he's from the US, you need to kind of know a little bit about his family, the way he is, you know, goes to see the surrounding of this guy. You cannot just marry him, okay, he's from the US, you know how it is.
And she called him his best friend. My best friend.
How can you be a best friend? In 5 months?
You don't know him.
Girl, no. And also, attitude of the guy during the wedding was really, you know,
lukewarm.
Yeah, just, I don't know. The girl was like all over the place, which is fine. I would be happy also, I'm gonna lie.
Shaking
ass.
Shaking everywhere. Licking him up. Baby, calm down. One thing I would say for sure is definitely the excitement is too much. I hear you. Yeah. The excitement is too much because maybe your family is seeing you and you're excited. The wedding is amazing, like mind-blowing kind of.
Yeah, but to lick your man
but I would not lick my husband because the wedding is I would lick you behind, bro. Like when we are in the room.
Yeah.
We'll do
that should
whatever.
Be private. That should be private, you know?
Yeah.
Especially in front of your family, you know. Exactly. As a, you know, African Caribbean, I'm not sure, but we don't really show those type of thing, you know.
No, not that display for me, no. Yeah. I will never show my mom that I'm able of doing that. There is no way. No.
She was same. I mean, I will not kiss a guy ever in front of my mom.
No, I will kiss him, but I'll say, Mom, don't worry. It's not that bad. We just do.
That's it.
But if it's wedding, I will kiss him properly, but not more than that.
Yeah, not leaking out. Oh no, I will not do that. No. I will keep it simple.
And it shows that you're not classy enough, baby.
Yeah, no. You do think,
class, especially wedding, you need to be a bit classy.
Yeah, especially on social media, everyone. I mean, it's your life. You do whatever, but it's too much, you know, for me. And I don't know. I think I will keep my wedding private.
It's a walking red flag, sis. Run.
Yeah. One and don't
stop. After your papers, run.
Well, but I think you need to live with a guy for a few years then to get the paper.
A guy who's a serial divorcer, I think, to me, I will give my verdict on the guy. I think he's a guy who enjoyed the beginning stage.
Like the, yeah.
And he enjoyed the marriage or wedding stage. I don't think he wants the whole marriage. It was just the celebration.
Yeah. Because we want the celebration, but then living after the wedding is a different story. You know, you have to stand the person like every day. You have to, you know, adapt. Especially when you are like in your 30 and the guy is already older than you. Yeah. So they have some type of habit which is hard to lose.
For me, it's definitely a business. Marriage is a business. It's not just something that you should jump in just like that. No, it's something you need to work at. It's like both of you are employees to each other.
Definitely.
And well, it's never easy. It's not as enjoyable as people think. It's hard work. A lot of people don't want to stay in marriage because sometimes the person get on your nerves. It's like me seeing my colleagues. My colleagues, I don't want to spend time with them.
True. I mean, it's not easy because, I mean, you don't really grow up with the person. You in your 30s, so you just met the person. So
you have your own way of seeing things.
You have also your own, you know, lifestyle situation. You know, you wake up in the morning, you do your thing, and then you have that person, you know, you might have to do more thing during your day for this person. Are you ready to change your habit to live with someone and to get married? That's another situation also.
The man has debts. How do you know that you can live with him? Is he gonna make you pay for his debts? For me, 5 months, you don't know what's right. You don't know the reality of what this man is going through every day.
Me, I need to meet your family. I need to see how you treat your mom, how you are with your sisters. You know, I need to see your surrounding, your friends. You know, because you never know. This guy, you know,
some guys are calm in general, but it doesn't mean that in their own home they are good people.
Yeah, definitely.
He's a very calm guy when you see him, and he looks like the type of man you would say, oh yes, that's husband material. But
yeah, you want to say yes straight away because he is handsome. We have to be honest.
Very, very handsome.
Yeah, we will fall though. Maybe only when he said I've been married 3 times, then that's what we kind of like.
He never admitted to it.
Yeah, he didn't. We discovered
it is the social media people or the people who know him who kind of put him out
social media
there.
Detective find that the guy has been married and has debt before. So you see, you can never really hide, you know, your situation. So even if yes, that girl is from Nigeria, you from the US, but I mean US, Niger is, I'm not saying they are close to each other, but you have the Nigerian community in the US for sure, because now everyone moving around, nobody stay in their own country. So of course you will have people who know. You know.
So like I said before, do not be desperate before you get into a relationship with somebody.
Yeah.
Sorry about Sharon. Desperation and high expectations and naivety plays a part, I think.
Yeah, I understand.
That's why she jumped into the arms of this gorgeous man called Ugo. He's very gorgeous, but even the devil, I think the devil sometimes has an appearance that is very attractive. So you have to be careful of that. But you have to be very careful before you jump into a marriage.
Would you stay married if a guy had been married 3 times and you didn't know?
Would you?
I don't think so, you know. It's a lot.
I would keep
because
him,
you lied already.
I would keep him maybe as a fiance. Like we are engaged and we stay engaged.
Yeah.
And I think we will stop there. I would not think about marrying the man. Because if
I think she discovered it after, no? Or before?
I think the way she was hiding his face, because she was hiding his face before. The way she was hiding his face, I think she knew.
She knew?
I think so, but she still said to herself, I want to get married, and he's American, and he's gorgeous, and he has money.
This guy came with his accent, you know, with his
swag. And he sponsored the wedding, man. The wedding is amazingly lavish, so.
Yeah, no, definitely. For me, I mean, yeah, 3 marriages before me, no, I'm good. It seems something is wrong. It's all good at the beginning, but yeah.
Hey, we tap into the Nigerian social media trending topics. Yeah. So Unfiltered Trend went international. We went to Africa for a trending topic in Africa. Sharon Ooja and a billionaire.
See?
Odogwu Salansa. Odogwu, I don't know how to say it. I'm sorry, I'm not Igbo. Odogwu Silence. So, what do you think? Is he Odogwu?
I don't know if he's Odogwu, but he's not doing well.
Yeah, for me, definitely, yeah, power, money, and handsome. I hear.
It's hard.
Definitely, the girls when they see him, they think that's it.
Yeah, money, being good looking.
Yeah,
it's easier because when you're not good looking, you have the money. It's already a big step. But then you're good looking.
It goes like a letter to the post. It's a straightforward letter.
That's it.
It's easier. I'm telling you, even me, I see him alone, even without knowing the money. I would like it already. I feel bad. But
See?
true. I would like it because I like his teeth. I like his face.
Yeah, the feature of his face.
Ah, nice. Ooh, I like a guy who's calm.
But then toxic, maybe?
Hopefully not. But I think he is because the way he
Yeah.
moves from wife to wife or moving on from
It's
wedding
like you
to wedding.
don't know what you want.
I feel like he's gonna blindside her because I think that's what he does to women. He blindsides them and
What do you mean,
divorce.
like? Oh, like
Blindside, that means you don't know, you don't expect it, and you just divorce.
it disappear. Maybe he's doing ghost.
Ghosting would be awful, but I think he's the type of man who would tell you, oh, it's over. I want a divorce. It's over.
With his accent, he will be with the
it's over. I want a divorce.
and you'll be like, as a woman,
You be like,
you don't understand.
or maybe he would text you, it's over. I want a divorce. I mean, he's that type of man.
I don't
think
feel
so.
sad though. Someone texting me to say it's over.
I mean, it's the type of man who you will collapse.
It's that woman you doing like a depression.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, you don't eat, you don't drink,
Because-
you don't do anything after this.
Because he divorced his ex-wife in 2022 December.
Yes,
This is
December.
painful.
Yeah,
When you say December 2022, it means 2023.
yeah, last year.
And now, me, just imagine if I was the ex-wife. I see this wedding. And it's not better than my wedding. I will collapse. I will fall like this. And everybody will have to catch me.
Yeah, we feel like
Shit.
definitely like, but those type of guys taking your energy also, you know, because you know
Energy vampire.
you give also, you know, you see him, you want to make sure you do everything properly for this type of guy, so even you forget how to be yourself, so it's a lot of energy that you give. So once the guy texts you and say it's over,
Or I'll call you, or maybe say,
maybe
Okay.
disappear.
take the papers. We're going to court. What? Okay.
This
So-
is the divorce paper.
Exactly. Sharon, I'm sorry, babe. It's congratulations, but
I don't think this thing, okay, I mean, Sharon, you are beautiful and I'm sure you can have good looking guy like this, or a guy who respects you and who don't lie to you, but one thing, no, I don't think that will, it's too much big red flag, you know.
it's red flags, but it's love bombing. People
Yeah.
talk about love bombing a lot.
That's just the beginning.
They show you that they love you and they do great gestures. Everything
Yeah.
is big.
And then one day,
Everything is downhill. One day you will say, oh, I don't have money. Send me some money. My sister.
be prepared.
Courage, like they say in French. Courage. Be strong.
And to get the paper, I don't think she wants to do the thing for the paper, because you know she's an actress, she's doing pretty well for herself.
You'd be surprised. All Africans want papers. All of them.
Please, my African people, don't come at me.
No,
So-
it's true. All Africans want papers. It's just the reality. I know what's up.
Yeah, no, but the thing is like, yeah, but you need to wait few years. So if he's married and divorcing those girls before he had this one, every 1 or 2 years, there will be no paper, girl.
That's what I'm saying. She needs to be courageous, but be strong. It's gonna be a really interesting ride for you. It's gonna be a bit difficult too. You gotta see it for yourself. Because a man like this, I don't think a leopard change his spots. I don't think a leopard changes skin, baby. You gotta find out for yourself. It's gonna be a tough one.
Anyway, Sharon,
I like you, girl. Despite saying what I said, it's the man that is iffy, but you're a cute girl, and I'm sure you can find another. I mean, I'm not saying it's over yet,
but we are the people who see outside.
yeah.
So
When
we
you're in a
cannot-
relationship,
yeah.
you don't see nothing.
You don't see nothing. You think everything is all good. Finding excuse for those guys.
Rose glasses on, you see everything in rose.
You are in love and that's
pink,
it.
everything's pink.
Nobody can
It's
tell you
sugar
shit.
coated. Yeah,
Exactly,
sugar
nobody can
coated
tell you shit.
everywhere. But anyway, that was us.
That was Elodie Boo.
Gblajolie. Well, we talk about Nigeria. hopefully we'll talk about more Nigerian stories.
Yes, definitely. We're definitely interested to our people,
especially the outfits and the dance.
They know how to dress.
I love the outfits.
They know how to party.
Oh yeah,
the design.
Party not the stop when we pop. Yeah. Anyway, we'll see you at some other time. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to your friends. Please. And yes, we want more Nigerian subscribers. That'll be fun to have.
Thank you.
Take care of yourself, people.
See you guys.
See you.